forget about not even born. I mean, he doesn't even remember a bear market this next. Scott Martin, Fox Business contributor, but again, an uncanny read of these markets for a young whippersnapper. Scott, you know, they're mentioning the inflation word again, and they're saying, you know, be prepared for it sticking around a while. Are you in that camp?
In parts of that camp, Neil. I think the gasoline concerns are definitely there and going to stay there. The food and some of the materials, I'm not so sure. Now, it's funny. The things that Lydia was talking about, Neil, it's kind of things that we should probably be eating less of anyway. So maybe the inflation is doing a favor for us. I mean, personal story. I may or may not have brought some golden Oreos with me to the studio today. You'll never know. The point is, you go to the store now, man. You used to be able to buy those Love Golden Oreos in the pack,
right.
And they had about 60 in them for, you know, $5 or something. Now you're down to about 40 for a higher price. We probably don't need to be eating 60 of those things anyway in a setting. So for my sake, some of the food inflation might actually maybe force us to make some healthier choices. Oh, my gosh.
Well, don't go nuts here, but I don't relate to this because, you know, I haven't noticed the same run-up in prices in arugula, but you could be right. Yeah. But, you know, I'm wondering because when inflation takes hold, it has a devil of a time sort of easing back. And we saw that from the 70s experience. Not that I think that is necessarily the case now, but what do you look for that would at least get you thinking, oh, maybe this is more of a problem than I thought?
I think the secret, Neil, lies in the job market. I think it basically pans itself out in wage inflation because our good buddy Milton Friedman, who, yes, I've read about, didn't actually get a chance to meet him, which was the old talk of saying, you know, inflation is basically a monetary phenomenon. It's too much money chasing too few of goods. We definitely have too few of goods. I mean, that's evident everywhere around the country today. But the wage thing, the too much money chasing those goods, may or may not be really the case here. So I think until that pans out to where we have both sides of those things fighting it out, I think that's why I still think Jay Powell has it right. I think a lot of this stuff is transitory. It's probably lasting a little bit longer than a lot of folks predicted. But we're going to start to see, we got a jobs number tomorrow. We're going to start to see those wage numbers, I believe, calm down as the job market maybe normalizes here.
All right, we'll see what happens. Scott Martin, great catching up with you, and great, you know, relying on your expertise these last few years here, even though you weren't alive when we started, but it's good that you're alive right now. All right, Scott Martin on all of that. You know, Scott was an